Hello guys and welcome to the next video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on Death Parade. Oh my god, it's amazing. The first episode came out yesterday, I believe, about 2 o'clock. In subbed, and it's amazing. I really enjoy it. The is a plot summary of it, and then I'll tell you about the first episode. But yeah, here's the first episode. Here's the plot summary. After death, humans go to either heaven or hell. But for some reason, at the instant of their death, they arrive at Quinn the Sim, a bar attended by the mysterious white-haired the Sim. He challenges them to a death game, wherein they wager their lives and reveal their true natures. Decim himself is the ultimate arbiter of who wins and who loses, who lives and who dies. So basically, when people die, they get sent to this bar, and it's attended by this guy, and he is basically a waiter. He waits on what people want. He gives people drinks basically, and it's really cool because there's two people, and they're sitting there and they're talking, and there's these two people. This the first episode. Two people and they're married. They've been married and they're on the honeymoon. Spoilers. Yeah, spoiler time. Yeah, there's these two people, and they're on their honeymoon and they die. Don't tell you how they died. They're just dead. You don't really know that they're married first until they tell you, like. But yeah, so they're sitting there and they're dead, right? And they have no recollection of how they died. All they know is that they were on their honeymoon, and yeah, and now they're in this bar. And they go down, this guy's like, you will wager your life on this one game, and that one game will be decided, the game that they play will be decided by roulette. And basically roulette is just random, it's just a random thing that happens. There's this board with 9 squares on it, each one of the squares is a different game. You can't really know the name until it lands on the square, and the square opens up, the square fades, and the word of the name of whatever they're watching appears. In this first one, they're playing darts. 3 or 5, I think it is. Yeah, to 305, and basically, they've got 7 darts to get there. The closest to 0 wins. They're looking at the dartboard, and body parts start appearing on the dartboard. The first one you see is the heart appears on the center, on the bullseye of the dartboard, and on the white one and the red one. So both of them, depending on which one you hit, still hits the heart. And they're there with the dartboard, like, and basically what happens is they don't know. It says the link to their nerves in that part of the body. It's gonna hurt them, right? They don't believe it. So they say. So they say we're gonna go along with it. So he throws a dart, and it lands on one of the number on 10, I believe it is, or something like that. 10 or something like that. He ends up on like 285 or something like that. So he gets like double 10 or something like that. So he ends up on 95. So he gets a single 10, and she falls to the floor in pain with her shoulder, and he's like, and then she's like, maybe it's not true. Maybe it's just things. So she says, I'll go now. So she picks up a dart and she throws it, and it lands in in his chest, in a chest part, and that's double 10 or something like that. It's like double 10 or something like that, and he falls pain in his chest, and like, and he runs over to this guy and goes, "The hell? Why is this happening?" He's like, "As I told you, this is for life or death." And he goes back but the guy tells him before he goes back, "You don't have to hit the dartboard. You can skip all the pain, but she will win." And I'm like, damn, is this guy gonna do it? Because he loves it, right? So he should do it. And he goes back, and they miss loads. He's down to like his last 2 darts. I think they're both down to like the last 2 darts, and they've missed 4. They've missed 4 of their darts. They hit the first 2, obviously, and they missed 4 darts both. So that's 8 darts they missed altogether. It just skips through them quite quick. It's just launching at different parts and not actually hitting the body parts on the dartboard. So yeah, and then at that point he throws a dart and his hand slips, he says, and it hits her chest, I believe, and or one of her muscles in it, but I think it might be a lung or something, and she starts to cough up blood. When the cough, she goes and holds it, and then she has blood pouring from her mouth, and she's like, "Why would you do that? I mean, like, I thought it was." "I'm sorry, it wasn't my fault. I didn't mean it. It slipped." But yeah, I'm like, right, because he had a vision in his mind of their wedding day, and basically he believes that she has cheated on him, or has been cheating on him with another guy, and then she goes, "Just don't hit this." She went, "No, I would never do that. Just don't hit my stomach." And he's like, "Why?" And she was like, "I'm pregnant." I was like, damn. At this point, they still don't know they're dead. They don't know what's happened, but they don't know that they're dead yet. So yeah, and then she throws a dart and hits it in his eye, like in the double on the eye as well. So the higher the points, the more painful it is, and it hits him in the eye. So he falls to the floor, blinding pain in his eyes, and he gets up and he's so angry. He wants to kill her, and he throws the dart, his last dart, the board, and it hits her in the stomach. Into where the baby is, and she falls to the ground again in agonizing pain. And then he's like, "Eugene," and then she walks off. She literally starts to walk off. After no, that's later on. Basically, he picks up a dart. He picks up her last dart. A couple of things happen. He picks up her last dart, and he goes to throw it. She grabs it off him, and goes to throw it herself. Because it doesn't matter which dartboard it hits, if whoever throws it, the opposite person gets hit. So she goes to throw it at the board, and he pulls her. And as she's falling, she lets go of the dart, and the dart goes flying towards his board, and it hits the bullseye on the dartboard, putting pain straight through his heart, like the double bullseye, so it's double pain straight through his heart, and he's there almost like dying on the floor. And that's when Dissim starts clapping and he goes, "Well done," and says stuff, and then loads of stuff happens, and the guy's like, "You cheated," so she walks off and she's like, "You're right about that. Who would love you? I just wanted you for your money." And then the guy picks up dart out the board and runs towards it, tries to kill her, and just as he gets to it, he jumps and he lands on top of it, and as he goes to stab, Decim goes does magical stuff, and like these like shiny like looks like fishing wire gets caught onto the character, the male character who comes down this episode, and gets pulled and pulls him back to stop him from killing her basically. And he goes, and he's like, "Why would you do that? It makes no sense." And Decim goes, "The game is already over." And Miss, whatever her name was, wins. So, and then after that, Decim does something else, and he dies. The guy dies, and then he basically takes them over to the lifts where they came down, and he puts one in the lift for hell, the other one in the lift for heaven. And they found out the end to it. So he goes down, and the lift goes up. And that's where that episode ends. The only way I could really explain it to you guys was by telling you the episode, because it's so hard to explain. It's, as far as I know, it's an alternative retelling of Death Billiards. It's billiards is snooker, or pool. I think it's snooker. Which is a movie. It's an alternate retelling of that, which they turned into a series. And the first episode was amazing. The artwork's really nice. The characters, this character seems so mysterious and cool. He's such a cool character, and the characters they bring down, you don't know which one you like and which one you don't. And to be honest, you kind of, with this one, the first episode, I kind of felt like they both deserved to go to hell. Because, I mean, he killed the baby on purpose because he didn't think it was his, which turned out it wasn't. And she cheated on him, even though he loved her. So yeah, that's what that was. Destin's really cool. He's great character. This suave and sophisticated, well spoken, pale as it goes, like really pale, with like white hair, long white hair. It just looks so cool. Looks like mid-30s, 40s type age, right? Like, okay, I'd say mid-40s. Tall, skinny, and yeah, it's great. So guys, I recommend that you do go and watch that anime. I'll probably continue to do reviews on the episodes. This episode was tremendous. I really liked it. The death game in this one was awesome. Everything that happens was really, really, really cool. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. So if that's something that seems like it'd interest you guys, definitely go check it out and tell me in the comments what you think of it. But yeah, until next time, guys, stay safe, read manga, watch anime, and ta-da.